I don't claim to be the creator, but I'm a savior. To get you to the only heaven there is. Of human life and make something out of a crazy quilt that saves hundreds of lives. I'm 100% sensitive to get you to the only heaven there is. I don't claim to be the creator, but I'm a savior. Savior. I don't claim to be the creator. Only heaven there is. Something out of a crazy quilt that saves hundreds of lives. I'm 100% sensitive to get you to the only heaven there is. Only heaven there is. I'm 100% sensitive to get you to the only heaven there is. To get you to the only heaven there is.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Best Bet Live on Twitch.tv. This is Arlie Johnson with you, and we've got another final table set for you. This is our $1,500 No Limit Hold'em Fall Frenzy that you'll be watching in the next handful of hours. And we are going to introduce you to our final table right now. We have a prize pool in this one of just over $95,000. Started with 71 players in this $1,500 buy-in, and we are down to the final 8. Let's introduce you to our contestants running around the horn from the 1 seat to the 8 seat. In the 1 seat, coming up here from Lake Worth, Florida, the lone female representative, and very proud of it, no doubt. 81,000 in chips. Came equipped with a sign. This is exciting. Please welcome Jessica Kai. Yeah. Jessica Kai.
Love you, Tam.
In the 2 seat. He is from right here in Jacksonville. As usual, a handful of locals represented at our final tables. His chip count is at 164,000. Please welcome Antoine Prince. In our 3 seat, coming down from Bluffton, South Carolina, he has a chip count of 48,000. A round of applause for Dallas Whitaker.
Thanks.
In the 4 seat, with a chip count of 320,000, he resides in Neptune Beach. Please welcome Nikki Sunku. There is no 5 seat at this final table format, so we'll skip from the 4 seat to the 6 seat. His chip count is exactly 1,000 above Nikki at 321,000. From St. John's, Florida, another local Jacksonville representative. Please welcome Nick Rayo. In the 7 seat sits our chip leader, a stack of 533,000. Another local from right here in Jacksonville. A warm round of applause for James Brown. In our 8 seat, coming from Miami, Florida, he has a chip count of 272,000. Please welcome John Tack. And rounding out the field, currently our short stack, but those things do change. 37,000 is his stack coming into play. He's from Savannah, Georgia. Please welcome Travis Paget.
I live like 10 minutes from you. I can throw a rock into it.
All right, players. Up top, $30,078. Next person out for 8th place will be $3,411. So a little bit of a disparity between 8th and 1st. Good luck to all of you, and congratulations for making it this far. We're going to resume play right at the start of this level of 3,000, 6,000. That is exactly where we finished off last night. So a full 30 minutes on the clock for this level. Our dealer is Chewy. Button is in the 8th seat. Good luck, everyone. Chewy, shuffle up and deal.
All right, thank you, Arlie Johnson, our tournament director here at Best Bet, and welcome to the final table of the Fall Frenzy $1,500 buy-in. We had 71 players that entered this event, 8 coming back for the final table. Total prize pool for this event was $95,140. Up top, $30,078, and everybody is pretty much going to be guaranteed $3,411 for 8th place money. So again, welcome all you Facebookers, YouTubers, and you Twitchers. You're going to be hanging out with us. My name is Johnny Fantastic, and my boy Country back there. And let's get this going. Blinds are 3,000, 6,000, and right out the gate, Dallas. Pocket 10s, 48,000. Not much to do here. He doesn't have to shove all in. And there it goes. Nikki's going to go and muck jack 8. Oh, Nick. Ace, queen, 321K. He's probably going to isolate here, I think. I'm not going to just call. I think he's going to raise here. So indeed does a 3-bet to 100,000. James right behind our chip leader, 533,000. King, queen into the muck. 9-6 out of there. Jessica, Jack, Trey. All right, guys. Dallas is facing elimination. He will need his hand to hold up, hit a 10, but he needs to avoid an ace or queen. Knocker in the window. Dallas needs a 10 or we survive or nope. And the first hand, Dallas is eliminated. He just picked himself $3,411. Thank you, Dallas, for coming out. And just like that, we're down to the final 7 players at this final table.
Dallas, is this you? I got you.
Yeah, as soon as that queen hit the flop, I think Dallas kind of realized, well, his day's going to come to an early end, to say the least.
Well, very unfortunate, but, you know.
And he still gets, you know, over 3K, so, I mean.
Yeah, 3,400 is a nice little payday.
Yeah.
Next spot up, 7th place money will be $4,076. But we're on to the next hand. 7 players left in the field. Lots of trash hands, but James Brown, chip leader, 10 deuce of diamonds, is going to make a raise to 15,000. Now just the blinds, just have 6-5. She's sitting pretty short. She can't do anything. Antoine 152K. Probably won't mess around with Jack Deuce. And just like that, James is going to pick up some blinds.
So Johnny, how different is tournament philosophy when it comes to the final table here?
As opposed to cash?
Yeah.
Well, one thing about tournaments, you can't buy back in. So if
Right.
you lose all your chips, you're pretty much done. So you're going to have to be more concerned about just being eliminated. You definitely do want to try to get chips, but I think in most terms, you are going to be playing a lot tighter. There are big pay jumps ahead, so you kind of want to stick on to your chips. Again, if you last and other people bust out, you actually ladder up and make more money. So if you're short on chips, you necessarily do not want to get involved until you can find a lucky hand to try to get some chips. So we're going to see a lot of tight play with these shorter stacks. I'm sure James Brown and Nick are going to be a little more aggressive because they have a bigger chip stack than anybody else. Nikki too. So James Brown has a little over 533K. Nikki and Nick both will have a little over 300K. Short stacks in the game is Travis Paget and Jessica Kai. And then Antoine also sitting kind of short. The blinds are 3,000, 6,000 blinds will go up every 30 minutes. But yeah, as far as philosophies in those areas, yeah.
So basically, you got to pick your spots a little more carefully because of, one decision can literally make or break your stay.
100%. Now we got James with the raise to 15,000 king, queen off suits. Nicky not going to play Jack 10 and folds all the way. And James again picks up some blinds.
Yeah, so if you're just joining us, we've already had one player eliminated from the final table. We are now down to our final 7. This was our $1,500 No Limit Hold'em Fall Frenzy tournament. We started the event yesterday. 71 players in the field, and now down to our final 7.
Oh, Jessica wake up with ace, queen suited. Premium hands just to go all in. Antoine 6 tray. Can't make a call, nor can Nikki. James Brown 7. King 9 of spades. It's just 66,000 to call off. Doesn't really have to make this move here. King 9 is not a relatively good hand to be flipping stacks for. And so Jessica now will pick up some blinds. And yes, everybody, we are maskless here at Best Bet. We did away with the mask mandate a few days ago, and masks are now optional. That is also correct. No one is required to be vaccinated to be on property here at Best Bet. Travis ace king on the short stack. He's going to have to move all in. 34,000. Pulls all the way around, and John 276K. Yeah, he could call this. He is live, 7-6 suited. It's not that much left to call. It's literally only maybe about 5 big blinds here. So, I mean, thinking about it. And he does make the call. Heads up action. Travis at risk, but is in the lead. Ace king versus 7-6. Here's our run out. Jack 4-5. That is an open ender. And a pair of 7s for John. And just like that, Travis now has been eliminated. We're now down to 6 players left at this final table after 4 or 5 hands?
Yeah, it's still pretty early, probably like 10 minutes into the action. We've already seen 2 players eliminated from the final table.
Yeah, I mean, but those are just the short stacks too, so I mean, that's
Right,
kind of
yeah.
like what happened, unless they do double up.
the big call with 7-6. All right.
So let's see the chip counts now. Let's see who is up, who is short. Chip counts right now, 6-handed at this final table. James still in the chip lead, 548K. Jessica now on 13 big blinds with 81,000.
2 folds. 4 folds.
All right, Nick gonna raise it up to 15,000. James, Queen 10 on the button.
7 folds.
He's gonna go ahead and make a call. John with Jack 5 of diamonds into the muck. Jessica Queen 9. She is only 13 blinds deep. Can't mess around. Gonna conserve her stack. I don't see her doing anything with Queen 9 here. Although she could see a flop, but decides not.
Heads up action.
Yeah, like you were saying earlier, definitely seeing more of the passive play from the shorter stacks.
All right, Jack 4 deuce flop. King high in the lead will check. James will go ahead and fire bet 20K, and this will get Nick to fold. All right, guys, if you're in our Twitch or YouTube or Facebook, give us a like, give us a subscribe. If you have any, if you're rooting for anybody, if you have any good sweats, let us know. We'll give a quick shout out for you all. I know Jessica gave a little shout out to her son, Chance. Pretty sweet thing to do. Pretty rare to do.
And good for her to make the final table as well.
Yeah. I believe this is our second final table here at Best Bet Live.
Nice.
We saw an appearance from her a few months ago.
20 raise,
And we got John Tack, pocket 9. It's going to raise to 20,000. Antoine, pocket 5. He's going to
heads up.
make a call and see a flop. Our flop is King 8, 10. Very scary board for both players. Antoine's going to go ahead and check.
25.
John's going to lead out with a C bet, another 20K, and Antoine cannot call.
All kinds of faces over there. That's why I wear the shades.
My face switches.
That should be extended.
Why?
Well, you got cake in the teeth a little bit. That was a little bit, but what the stuff I saw after that was
I turned the heat
that was
up, that's for
that was a
sure.
run.
That was a run.
That was a pretty good run.
I did. I had that too. Raised to 15.
All right, back in action now. James, ace 5, going to raise to 15K. John with the call with ace 10. Heads up action now. All right, here comes the flop 9, Trey 6.
Good.
James with the worst hand is going to go ahead and C-bet here. 15K. 2 overs for John. Decides not to press his luck. All right, John gonna pick up ace 10 suited this time. Jessica with king 9 of hearts. Again, pretty short, but decides not to do anything with king 9 suited. John gonna pick up 15K in dead money. Anton.
2 makes a 15.
Antoine, King 10 of diamond, decides to make a race to 15K, and right behind him, Nick, pocket aces. Yeah, I think he's gonna try to squeeze here. To make
Raise it up.
not too much of a sizable raise to 42,000. James Queen Jack of clubs in the muck. Antoine now facing an all-in or fold situation, cannot just call. But some of you 3-bets you in front of you, King 10 is not a hand you want to be flipping with, especially with aces, so he's going to give it up, and Nick is going to go ahead and pick up 27,000 additional chips. Again, if you're all just tuning in, this is the final table of our Fall Frenzy. Buy-in was $1,500. We had a total of 71 players. Total prize pool $95,140. First place, what they're all playing for is $30,078 right now. Everyone's guaranteed $5,190. Nick gonna limp the button with 5 tray suited. James gonna go ahead and call out a small blind. I think John with 10 deuce diamonds. Just gonna check his option 3 away action to this flop. It's like top pair for James, middle pair for John, and bottom pair for Nick. So small bet of 10,000 from James. Gets both players to call.
Check.
James gonna check behind. John's gonna go ahead and throw out a bet of 20,000, now picking up 2 pair on the turn. But that also gives Nick a flush draw. He's gonna make the call. And James sitting on a king rag. It's like he's gonna come along too. This pot's getting pretty sizable, now 114,000 in
Oh,
deuces.
man.
Full of 10s for John. Gonna find some value out of here. He's got to know he's got the best hand. Pot's 114K. In this spot, you kind of want to have any hand call you, so I think I would throw in a light bet, maybe 30,000. It's like Johnson do a little bit more. This looks like 45,000 to go. Nick's hand's gonna go in the muck. James might pay him off here. It does look like a lot of draws miss. Queen Jack misses, clubs misses. He's gonna make the call, and then just like that, John is gonna increase his chip stack now 467,000.
Can do so.
John gonna take it down with deuces full of 10s.
Yeah, both those deuces hitting on the Turner River.
Yeah, very disguised hand. You don't really put someone on a full house there, but it was between the blinds. So yeah, indeed, you can have anything. But tough to muck top pair when you have all the chips. So the stacks are kind of evening out a little bit here between Nick, James, and John. We haven't seen anything from Nikki yet. Nikki sitting on 290K. All right, John, ace 8 off suit. Jessica, pocket queens. I think we're gonna just get it in here. She has nothing else to do other than go all in. John has raced behind with 25,000. Jessica has moved all in. And then John, only 35K left to call. He is definitely gonna be making the call here.
60 total.
All right, and the chips go in the middle. Jessica is at risk, but is in the lead with pocket queens. John will need to catch up with an ace. And king 6-4. Pair of ace for John, and ace hits the river, and oh no.
That is unfortunate.
Jessica could not fade an ace, and she has just been eliminated. 6th place money, $5,119. Jessica, thanks for playing. All the love to you and your family, especially Chance and Zen. But just like that, we have 5 players left at this final table.
But like you said, she still takes home over 5K. So it's still a very solid payout for 6th place. But yeah, just again, that ace hitting the river. Tough deal there.
Yeah, couldn't have faded an ace. Can't really do much with pocket queens on a short stack, so it's unfortunate, but that's poker, everyone. All right, so everyone's guaranteed now $6,742. This final table is coming along. We're only about 40 minutes in, and we're down to 5 players.
7 makes it 50.
All right, James going big now. Got to raise to 50,000. A 3-bet off of Nick, who raised it to 20K with ace 5. John behind king 10 offsuit. Going it in the muck. Antoine, queen 7 of spades. And Nick probably going to fold here. Not really a hand you want to call a 3-bet with ace 5.
Yeah. Hey John, you grab these drinks?
All right, John gonna pick up some suited cards. So for a heart on the button, gonna raise it 20K against the blinds, and he will take that down. Kind of the advantage of having the big stack and having the small stacks in the blinds. You could definitely take advantage of those players and be raising a lot on a lot of bigger, wider range, because you know they're gonna try to. They can't really call in that spot, but they have to move all in, independent on their cards. They're probably gonna be moving all in with some premiums. So every now and then you can go ahead and open raises to try to take those blinds on a wider range, but.
What's picking for your 17 spread?
Sean, first place money, $30,078.
He does, so not much. 30.
John again gonna go ahead and raise it up. King tray of spades to 30K. Still a lot of trash, and he'll pick up more blinds.
I'm against him in both leagues. He's solid. He's winning in everything.
So Antoine getting pretty short now. I think he has less than 100,000 in chips. He will probably have to make a move soon. Blinds are 3,000, 6,000. Will increase to 4,000, 8,000 here very shortly.
I mean, I'm happy that I got a bunch of chips and everything, but you know, it'd be
Of course. I'm a Chargers fan. I'm the same exact way.
Yes, Frogman, we are down to actually the final 5 players.
I'm about to have 300 points against him.
First hand, we had a knockout. The third or fourth hand, we had a knockout. I think inside of 12 hands, we had our last knockout. Antoine ace 8 is going to have to put it in now.
Everything, all you can eat.
So all in for 90,000 in chips. Nikki right behind, ace king suited.
All in on top.
He's going to go ahead and ship it all in. Nick, James, John with the mystery round, all fulls. Now Antoine is going to need a lot of help. He is at risk. We'll need to hit an 8 to survive. Ace already showing. Still need an 8. Oh, well drawn dead now. King is full of aces for Nicky. He does get an 8 on the river, but that is it for Antoine. He has just been eliminated in 5th place money. He's going to take home $6,742. And inside of half an hour now, we are down to the final 4.
Hey, I didn't want to say it. I had an ace deuce. I was couldn't call him.
Yeah, got the 8 he wanted, but the king before that on that turn,
They have to reset.
he said it just kind of sealed it after that happened.
Yeah, pretty much. Now with all the short stacks pretty much eliminated, the stacks are kind of evened out now. Everybody has north of 300 to 400,000. James still in the chip lead, I believe he has over 500K. So I feel like play will kind of turn up a little bit more. They're gonna try to open a little bit more. They're gonna at least now gonna try to get some chips from the bigger stacks. So you see, like I said, they're gonna be opening up a little bit wider now, calling a little bit light. Three-way action, king 9-7, 10-9 against John, Nikki, and Nicholas.
25.
Trucker, we are down to our final 4 for the final table here. So
Nick gonna pick up top pair. But John's gonna leave a bet of 25K. Nikki pocket 7s. He's gonna make the call. And Nick is gonna make the call as well. 6 of spades on the turn. This might kill some of the action here. John checks. Nikki checks. Nick Rayo checks behind as well. Deuce of spades on the river.
65.
Nick is still good. I think John just announced a bet of 60,000 with king high. Nick with top pair. I think he calls this. He does indeed, and he's gonna win this pot.
Well, fine, guys. You want more?
Bit of a misstep for John there, leading to 2 players with just king high, no pair, no draw. And Nick gonna find the call with top pair. So I think after this pot here, we're gonna have a new chip leader. Let's see these stacks. Hold on, can you do the chip counts after they reset the hand? All right, guys, 4-handed now up in this final table. James still holding the chip lead, 532,000, right behind Nick, 452. Nikki at 346. So otherwise, although James is still in the chip lead, but the stacks are pretty similar. Not that much difference between chip leader and last in chips.
sorry about that. I thought you were calling for that now. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know that.
Just playing.
Frogman, they are allowed to chop in any of our tournaments, so.
Okay.
And ICM could be pretty proper here. It's pretty much not a total even split, but ICM would be okay. 4 ways. All right, Nick gonna flop top pair against James king high, check check. Turn card 5 of clubs. Nick is gonna bet a little bit. James is gonna go to make a call. Tray of diamonds on the river. Nick is gonna check and check check, and Nick is gonna take out a small pot from James. So right now there's still $72,786 left in this prize pool. 4-way even split would be $18,196. So if they're gonna do ICM, yeah, James would probably make about 23, 24,000. Everybody else a little less than 20,000.
So a little heavy, something like that.
Which would be second place money.
Trying to end this tournament in like 10 minutes.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Yeah. As soon as you say that, we're going to be here for the next 10 hours. Playing 8 hours heads up.
Jumped up 21.
All right, James now with a raise of 21,000. King and 9 suited. Nicholas cannot call, so a little raise and take from James. Trucker, if you can notice, there are 4 players left. We started this final table 8-handed, and we just got our first 3 eliminations after the first 5 hands, and we're only about 40 minutes in.
We started this event yesterday, had 71 players in the field, so pretty solid turnout for this event.
All right, heads up action between James and John. Jack 10 versus Jack 5. Flop 6-8 trade.
15.
James with a better hand, gonna beat out with a bet of 15,000. John trying to pick up some more draws here. Ace of clubs on the turn. James now gonna lead out with a bet of 45,000, and he's gonna take that one down.
Alright guys, that's gonna be my time for now. You guys got Jacob. He's in. The new blinds, guys. 4 and 8, 4 and 8. Good luck, everybody. 4 and 8. We'll bring this back to the remaining players.
You just heard Kirk announce blinds now increased to 4 and 8.
Yeah, Press the Poker has just gone up now, 4,000, 8,000 blinds.
What's it, 8 and 4?
Yeah, 4.
A few times.
Never seen you before.
He's new in town.
New cattle block. 46. 47.
All right, John out small line just calls a Jack 8 of diamonds. I think Nicky Ace 6 needs to raise here on the big blind with that Ace rag. Trying to pick up some dead money, but John is going to make the call behind. Raise of 28,000 from Nicky. Pot now 62,000.
One of the dealers on the car.
Flop 7, Jack 5, and John is going to outflop Nicky here. John's going to check top pair. Nicky's going to continue on.
Oh yeah, we were standing in line at Oyster Bar.
John has made the call. Tray of clubs on the turn. Does give Nicky the nut flush draw with that ace of clubs.
You probably know Joe.
Rare card, deuce of diamonds, and now John still top pair. He's going to check, and Nicky's going to check behind, and John will take down this pot.
I didn't think he ever traveled.
No, he doesn't like it, and that's probably when he comes back to punch in his pot.
Yeah, the competition is here. I wanted to see where he's at.
Nick threw me in for 8K.
He's trying to get some nuts.
Nick get good.
Instead of play back in Jacksonville, you can come.
What's up?
That's good call. I had it. Hand up.
Had it.
Yeah.
Hand
And
lighter than normal.
They are, even though they're thicker, they're lighter.
No, just that one. Just that one card.
Yeah, yeah. It's got no paint on it.
Hold it.
Missing the chip.
20K from the 4.
60.
Raise to 60 from the 6.
All right, Nicky gonna make a move with a raise of 20K, but Nick with Ace King is gonna go in and 3-bet and take it down.
So these king close.
I would like the instant fall.
I'll take it. That was something.
Where am I going? I still won't go to it. I'll see you.
I know. I wouldn't either.
Run my head right into the wall.
I'm not
Yeah,
playing
8
for
to
that. I know I was for the whole line.
20K from 4.
When all else fails, Nicky, try again.
Hold 7.
Said 20.
Yes, sir. 20 bucks in total. And 4.
Look at his eyeball.
No, yeah. I was mumbling myself 7-4 off. 7-4 off, right?
No, no.
Almost, right? Got a couple left. I don't know. It's 2.
Not 4. There's only 4.
4 and 5 somewhere. Okay, yeah.
John, you're in for 4K.
Fold 6. I'm 4.
Yes, sir. Hold 7.
Thank you. 4.
All right, John with Jack 9 suited gonna make a raise, but Nicky right behind Ace Queen of Diamonds, I think is gonna throw a pretty hefty 3-bets here. I don't see him limping or folding. He could just go ahead and go all in here. And indeed he does. All in bet from Nicky, and John cannot call.
That's good. Nicky, you look like you had to muster up the courage for that one. You did. That's great bet. I was like, oh, I don't want to do this and get snap ball right here. You're like, ah, fuck it, I'm doing it anyway. That's exactly what that looked like. You're not that kind of lady. You ain't that kind of lady, man. Oh, Dave feels kind of winning.
Action on James, King Queen. Raise it up to 20.
20K from the 7.
John Ace 7 gonna come along. Nick 10-9 suited, definitely a playable hand. Gonna mix it up with these boys. We're doing a 3-way action to this flop.
I got 3.
Flop 10-8 deuce. Top pair for Nick. James gonna C-bet. 2 overs, 50K. I think John might have to give it up here. You could look him up one time for to try to get a backdoor draw, but a 50K is a little too substantial for him to just try to outdraw them. Nick does meet the call with top pair. Here's our turn card and a king of hearts. James has just taken the lead now. 2 hearts, 2 diamonds. I think James definitely should bet here. Very wet board.
125,000.
And that bet will get Nick to fold.
Got there that time. Maybe. That time.
4 and 8, guys. 4 and
All right, just remember, guys, we're about a week left of October. Our November schedule has been released on our website. Go check it out for all information concerning tournaments and promotions. Lots of cool events in November, including a $2,000 buy-in and $500 bounty one-day event. We have our 9th annual Turkey Bowl on Thanksgiving night.
And also, it's with the high hand promotions that we have, high hands will also be getting a gift certificate of the honey baked ham. Is that right?
Oh, that's right. Do you know about the honey baked ham certificate? Do you know about this?
You mentioned it the last cash game that
right.
we did, yeah.
So in our early years, we always gave out a high hand coupon for the honey baked ham store for like $60 or whatever. I got you a lot of ham or turkey. So,
oh yeah.
So that's what I usually get if I try to buy some of these high hands because they're so good. So it's like, you know, 10 or 20 bucks. Sometimes they just give it to me for free.
Hey, I mean, gift certificates definitely come in clutch every once in a while.
Oh, absolutely. So if you get any kind of promotion from us, even the table share, I believe you get a certificate to the Honey Baked Ham store.
Nice.
But we are back on that promotion for I think the entirety of the holidays. So not all the way through November, but I think we're gonna go through December as well with that promotion. No GoPro next month for Orange Park, unfortunately. Let's see if Sage has updated our live stream schedule. And he has. I'm sorry, no, he hasn't. Just keep watch on our website for the live stream schedule for the month of November. If you ever want to play in one of our live stream cash games, whether you're a 2-2 player, 2-5 player, 5-10 player, 1-2 PLO player, 5-5 PLO player, we'll have something for you that should drop here in the next few days. Just be sure to keep checking our website for that. There's an online application on our website to be able to play, to request a seat for the game, and you do have a better chance of trying to get in early to get one of those seats.
I'm sorry. If I play along, you have to have 4 times.
All right, John on the small blind here, King 4 is going to go ahead and go for a raise, which I see is going to be about 30,000. Pretty sizable raise, but Nikki right behind the ace jack, he can go ahead and move all in. No, he's going to make a call, 3-bet, and then John will fold right behind.
Oh, Thursday night? Yeah. I already told him. Breaking lunch.
And with this being our, final 4 here on our final table, 4th place money is just a little over 9K, $9,289. So still a pretty decent payout for 4th place.
Yeah, that's right. So everyone guaranteed a little more than 9K, but they're looking for top place money here. $30,078 for first place money. That's what they're playing for. I doubt these guys are going to want to chop. These guys don't look like the type of players who will chop.
So you're saying no 13-way chop like what we had with the 10-10X?
No, not with this event. Because the payouts are so sizable,
yeah,
it doesn't really make any sense to try to chop. Plus, there's still a lot of play left. I mean, the average stack, I think, is about 20 to 25 big blinds. So definitely a playable stack. And none of these players are all that short, not even close to getting short. So really no reason to chop.
Right, exactly.
How much have I dumped into you already?
Nikki slowly increasing his chip stack now. A lot of raises, a lot of raise and takes.
Can't be too much. Can't be too much.
That's malarkey. Malarkey and poppycock.
I started with 320.
It's the first time I've heard Malarkey used in a book too.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's an.
Well, no.
That's a new one.
Not into you, but you may have given some back too.
Yeah. But someone to you, I'm sure. It can't go. Raised to 60K. It was fold and 8, 20K from 4, and then 60K from 6.
All right, Nick with a 3 bet. To 60,000 with ace 4 offsuit. James right behind ace 10. Tough hand to play after a 3 bet. Does decide to let it go. Nicky,
Right.
I think will want to conserve his stack. It's fine to go ahead and raise, try to pick up some blinds, but oh, maybe I'm a little wrong. He's gonna try to play a big pot here with Nick versus Nicky. And just like that, Nicky has outflopped Nicholas. Top pair, diamonds. And we got Nicholas betting into him. 50,000 to go. I think he just walks him. I think Nicky doesn't really need to go all in here. You can go ahead and smooth call and try to get Nicholas to put a little more chips into this pot so he can go ahead and rip it. Oh no!
Oh wow! Yeah.
Oh no! 2 pair, hand pretty much solidified. Nicholas has no pair, no draw. I think he's gonna pump the brakes here. He's gonna go ahead and check. Nicky is in the green light to go ahead and bet here. So he does decide to check to try to wheel him in, try to induce Nicholas to go ahead and bet here, but he's gonna check, and Nicky has not only flopped it, turned it, but he's also rivered it.
I have to come back Monday for that.
All right, it's like we are gonna go ahead and get some IDs together. We are in tax paperwork arena, so anytime you cash out in a tournament that you net more than $5,000, you're gonna have to pay a little to the tax man. So just gonna grab some IDs here to expedite their payout. So that's why we kind of grab their IDs at this point.
Yeah, just have everything ready for when.
Yeah, it saves a couple of minutes, you know. Get all your paperwork kind of pre-filled out before you cash out and get you on your way. Nicky, queen 7 offsuit. He's under the gun. He's going to go in the muck. Nicholas 8-5 into the muck as well. James right behind with Jack 5 in the small blind. Not even giving any action to John, who has ace king in the big blind and shows it.
Really? The first time you damn professionals have
Gil Rilla says, might have to play
one time
this one time. I wish more tournaments were offered. We pretty much run the tournament every day here at Best Bet, especially here at the Jacksonville property. Take a look at our schedule for the month of November. Maybe you find something that you like to play. It's a little bit something for everyone. Buy-ins range from, I believe, $60 all the way up to $2,500. All right, next turn to raise now. Ace Jack suited, gonna raise it up to 22K. James 9-7 is gonna make a move. Gonna 3-bet to 60,000 on the button. John's gonna fold. Nicky right behind King 10 suited into the muck. And Nick with Ace Jack's got a little bit of a decision here. He is getting the right price to call here. So heads up action between Nick and James. All right, flop. Queen 6-10. Gut shot, straight draw for James. Ace high. Also gutter for Broadway for Nick. James gonna lead out bet 50,000. Nick gonna go ahead and raise to 120, and James cannot call here. He cannot call. This is pretty much not only a $120,000 chip raise, but to continue on, Nick has left himself with 149,000 back. So the next move is essentially going to be, effectively going to be all in on the next streak. So James will not continue from what I see. Just a gut shot straight draw. No real backdoor draws.
He's taking his time thinking about it, though.
I think it's more posturing. I don't think he's going to call off here.
Yeah.
And there goes the muck.
So basically just giving the impression maybe you're just thinking about it, but
Yeah.
really the decision's already been made for him.
That's right.
I don't know what it looks like.
All right, John gonna raise to 20K, 8-7 off. Nikki with the ace-5, ace rack in the small blind. So if you look at the stacks now, they're pretty much the same. Nikki gonna go ahead and make a 3-bet to 65,000. Ashing back on John. And this is another situation where he tried to pick up some blinds, but I don't think he can call this bet here.
It was always every time I bluff, you got something. Maybe those other 2 times you just pull bullshit. That's what hurts.
I always got something.
That's what hurts the most.
I always got
Kind of the nature of short-handed play, you definitely got to make moves, and you also got to defend. Nikki is very much of a defender of his blinds, so if you see a player that's defending his blinds a lot, you should probably be tightening up your range here pre-flop. But just like that, all in from John, ace-8 of diamonds, falls all the way around to James, ace-6. Won't want to tangle with that.
Yeah, I'm
into
not
the muck.
holding that one. Yeah.
John shows an ace.
Yeah. I'm gonna just put it all in the middle, and then we're just gonna race it off. And you remember how that one happened last time, so. Yeah, you damn right you did.
Loving the banter, having some fun at this final table, four-handed at this final table.
But you got to admit that you ran crazy good right after that.
John, you're the big lad, my man, for 8K. 8K to you, nigga.
Couple aces in the field, ace-8 for Nikki, ace-5 offsuit for Nicholas.
Call 6. Fold 7.
Alright, heads up action. Ace rag battle.
I had to root for somebody.
Nikki gonna outflop, I'm sorry, Nicholas gonna outflop Nikki with middle pair.
20K from 4.
C-bet from Nikki and call from Nicholas. Turn card, king of spades. I think Nikki is gonna go ahead and check here. Oh, I'm sorry, no. There's another spade. He's got the ace of spades. I think he's gonna go ahead and bet and try to take this down.
5K from the 4.
The next with no spade, with just middling pair. I think he might just give it up, and indeed he does.
It acts like a player ace of spades. Thank you for the good plan and
All in action from John with ace 10 off. Nick, you gonna muck ace jack. Nick mucking king 8. So no more little raises from John. He's gonna go ahead and try to ship all in and force these blinds out.
How's that go? Works every time but the last time?
That's right. Well, and if you were correct, if you're going to blame somebody.
So John kind of taking some hints from Nikki from his small raises with Nikki defending most of them and him taking it. So John, instead of letting off the gas, goes full throttle
I didn't want to be the only one.
and decides to size a lot bigger with his medium hands.
Dowson says shit. He might
Battle
have,
of the
but you
blinds
were
now
most
7-6,
boisterous.
7-4.
25K.
Raise to 25K from Nikki. Fold from Nicholas.
Sorry, in the middle of it. You're like, I didn't want to be the only one, but ain't that 10, 30.
I wanted to relax, grab a drink somewhere. Hang out for a minute.
That's funny. You said get a drink too, and your buddy was like, I don't want to drink anymore. I guess.
He's gonna give you 5 drinks.
Almost.
Like that's a common thing out in Jacksonville now. Hey, you want to go out drinking?
Yeah, right.
I mean, what else are we gonna do? Go to the beach?
Right, yeah.
Do some fishing?
This time of year?
Yeah. Tell you one thing though, I love the weather now. Fall weather is my favorite time of the year.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, fall weather is definitely very comfortable here in Northeast Florida.
I mean, the only thing that I wish I miss from living out in the West Coast is watching the seasons change, and you can't really see that out here in Florida.
No.
It's either hot or hotter.
Right, exactly. Doesn't really change much. Sometimes it gets more humid than other times.
20K.
But still a good place to be. Chris, we'll show chip counts in just a couple minutes here.
Yeah, I'll show it after this hand. John has just moved all in pocket 7s, and I don't think anybody can call.
No.
You'll see.
All right, 4 players left at this final table. Let's see some chip counts. Lines are still 4,000, 8,000. Nikki now with the chip lead at 516,000. Nicholas at the bottom of the ladder now, 337,000.
I'll flip it. I'll flip it right
Still anybody's game. Next player out will receive $9,282. Again, first place money, $30,078.
I guess it goes to show, like, the chips have definitely been moving around the table a lot.
Yeah.
With it being four-handed, too. Because I think at one point, Nikki actually had the less of the chip counts and everything, and then now all of a sudden he has the most.
Yeah, Nikki started the day at 320,000. Now he finds himself the chip leader at this final table, and now he's holding ace jack offsuit, coming out with a big raise, 3-bet, huge, 90K, and no one can call.
You were mentioning earlier, like John has been doing a few all-ins here and there and stuff like that. Is it just based off information he collected from some of the other players and the way they've been playing right now?
Yeah, so what John has been doing, because the shorter stacks for his immediate left when we were a full ring game has been very short. So he was able to open a lot wider range to get all those players to fold. So now that we're four-handed, now Nikki has a little more chips to play with, and he has been defending quite a lot. To size small like that just to get some chips is kind of counterintuitive. So now John has elected to, instead of making those small 1.5x raises, he's just pretty much going to go ahead and do a 4x or pretty much just ship it all in and try to flip. And with him doing that, Nikki and Nicholas can't really make any other moves unless they have super premium hands to be able to contend with.
Super Stuff, to answer your question, we just put the payouts in the chat there on Twitch. If you want to look it up yourself as well, you can do exclamation point payouts for the command. It shows everything. We are down to our final 4. So.
All right, Nikki still not letting off the gas. Got queen 10 off suit, race to 20K, but James right behind. Pocket pair, pocket 6 is gonna make a call, gonna see a flop.
Heads up.
And King Jack Deuce. A little open-ended action for Nikki. James not really all that comfortable with a pair of 6s, and Nikki gonna go small half pot bet here to 25,000 because he has 14 outs to pretty much get the hand, but 7 of spades on the turn, but James is still in lead with that pocket pair. He does pick up a spade draw as well. Nikki will check behind. 9 of clubs on the turn, and Nikki has just made a straight. Now James gonna lead in a bet with 50K. Nikki with a straight. Gonna try to find some value for James to call off. I don't think he's gonna make it that big because there is a flush out there. He has raised to 75,000. James has made the fold. Nikki increasing his chip lead now. Chip leader at the table. Again, started the day with 320,000. Finds himself, I think, north of 700 now, right?
Yeah, it's something like that. He's definitely doubled it.
2 players, 1 dealer until now. And just like, I'm not even lying, like yell it across the room. The greatest thing in the world. Last hand at this level.
All right, blinds are up on the next hand, guys. We're not playing 4,000, 8,000 anymore on the next hand. It's going to be 5,000, 10,000. Nikki picking up back-to-back hands. 20K raise now, ace-9. Not letting off the gas. Going to get called 3 ways. Here's our flop. Flop 5, queen 6, and the 2 diamonds. James going to flop top pair. Everybody else, no pair, no draw. Turn card, an ace. Now Nikki has taken the lead. James gonna check. John gonna check. Nikki gonna throw a little bet out there. Pretty wet board. 2 diamonds, 2 spades. Lots of straight cards that could fill up on the river. James has made the call. Small sizing from Nikki with that dry ace. 10 of clubs on the turn, river. Check from James. Nikki has showdown value. I don't know if he wants to bet again. Indeed, he does. He's going to go and lead out a bet of 40,000. And a call from James does get him to call light there. And Nikki going to pick up another 118,000. James finds himself on the short stack. Started the day, the chip leader at 533,000, and now he is left with just about 24 big blinds.
And Nikki now starting to run hot with the past couple of hands he's been able to rake in with those pots as well.
Oh yeah, Nikki's playing very well. He's defending well. He is an action player when it comes to Hold'em and Parlay Omaha and tournament streaks. I think he knows that he's doing a very good job. He's going to continue what he's doing.
I forgot about that.
And he's going to try to take it away from these 3 other
5 and 10 now. 5 and 10K.
players.
And we are in the next level now of this tournament. And you just heard Crooked Dealer say blinds are now 5K and 10K.
One second.
Well, it's the clock.
Yeah, you guys can just wait, because technically you guys are on a break while we're going through it. Just to give you guys, know the added stuff.
Stop.
Fuck that, we're playing.
Screw it. One up. Fold 6, raise 20K. See? Oh. Fold 6, raise 20.
See ya. You don't care what I have, fair?
Chris, we'll show chip counts again here in just a couple minutes. We'll show it show them after this hand.
You do care.
We do have three-way action here. King, 9, and a 10. So Nikki with top pair.
Call.
Action on James now.
Oh, you guys calling.
James going all in.
222. 222 total.
And that's going to force John to fold here. Nikki again with top pair here.
Call. Show me, guys.
And he is going to call. They're going to show. Ooh, 4 on the turn there, and another 4 on the river. And James's tournament day is over. He is going to finish in 4th place. So he's going to be taking home $9,289 for 4th place money.
That's a really good
And
call.
we are down to our final 3. So with that elimination, we'll show chip count after this hand. Third place money, by the way, $13,367 now that we're down to our final 3. But again, these players are playing for first place money, $30,078 for first place. Second place, $20,052. All right, we'll go ahead and show that chip count there. And you see Nikki right now. How about that? Over 1 million with his chip count. John with 420K. Nicholas 297K. And again, Nikki started off with a little over 320K for his stack. The buy-in for this tournament was $1,500. This is our final table. We actually had the majority of the tournament yesterday, our $1,500 no limit hold'em Fall Frenzy event. Played down to the final table, final 8. And we started it here at 4 p.m. Chuck, to answer your question, correct, yeah. As of Thursday, we have made masks optional. So that is our new policy for masks, that it is optional. So if you still want to wear a mask, you can. But if you don't want to, yeah, right now Nikki continuing to run hot. Our field of tournament play started with 71. And now down to our final 3.
50 raise.
All right, this table's going quick now. We just lost another player. 3 players left now at this final table. Our Fall Frenzy. Total prize pool for this event again was $95,140. This looks like to be a very short night.
15 minutes, guys, down the three. How's that? How's that?
It's because you guys been playing fast as shit.
Yeah, 10 to 10, I agree.
Raise 25. Here to the big line, man. 10 and 10.
Okay.
That's 25. 7 and 6.
One more. All right, I thought he was throwing out 20 to call.
No worries.
I am.
There you go.
Stop.
Now you're in.
Aye.
Locked and loaded.
I am.
Locked in.
Gut shot, straight draw for Nikki. Middle pair, I'm sorry, bottom pair for John.
30. There you go.
Ace of hearts on the turn. Got a 75K from Nikki. And John's gonna call him down with bottom pair. 7 of hearts on the river. John
Check you again, though.
has checked. Nikki misses all of his draws. Will need to bet pretty big here to get John a fold.
175 is the
Bet 175 with queen high. Can John sniff this out? The hearts did come. There's a one-liner to the straight. But this sizable bet here will probably cripple John if he does make this call. We'll only leave him with about way less than 200K.
Call.
And he doesn't make the call. Look at that.
5.
And a pair of 5s, and Nikki's pretty disgusted. How did he call me with bottom pair? And just like that,
Wow.
just like that, John has taken the chip lead here. Now 3 players left at this final table. What a great call from John.
Don't even tell him what pair you got. Well, you gotta announce the 5.
Nikki with a pretty big misstep here, but he's
That
still
wasn't
looking
that, but-
pretty good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I could have. I could. Right. I'm sorry. I thought I had to turn it up.
I mean, technically, he wants his hand. No. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I was gonna look my hand until you showed it.
small line, big line.
Well, there you go. See.
Oh, I guess yeah. I would show my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have showed my hand.
Here's the time. Here's your 5.
I'm in for one.
5. Smaller. Raise 25.
Raise of 25,000 from Nick.
Fold in.
John hasn't quite gotten his cards in his box yet. He's gonna 3-bet to 75,000, and Nick is gonna make the call. I think John might have a bigger ace in this spot.
He does, yeah.
Indeed he does. Ace 10, 2 pair for John.
Wow.
Nick in a lot of trouble here. Check, check. Turn card 9 of diamonds. Nick does now have a diamond draw.
All in.
Bet all in call. I think this is it for Nicholas. He will need to hit a diamond and or
No
8
diamond. No diamond.
to chop.
And that is neither.
That is neither, and just like that, we are down to heads up play, guys. Nicholas Royal, 3rd place money, is going to take home $13,367. All right, everybody, we are going to take a slight pause to set up for a heads up play. So please stick with us. We should be back in action here in about 5 to 10 minutes, guys. So just
So we're gonna
keep with us.
Good job, John.
We're gonna have to get
professionals. Yes, you guys are. A little trolling from me, but definitely no trolls left at this final table. Heads up action now, John and Nikki. John with the chip lead at 1,037,000. Nikki, 739K, only about 300K difference between the both players. And heads up action now resumes. Both players are guaranteed $20,052. First place money, $30,078. And you're just tuning in, guys. This is the final table. We are heads up play now of our $1,500 buy-in Fall Frenzy. We had a total of 71 players that entered the field, bringing a pro race pool of $95,140. Yeah, we're here pretty quick. Only took about not even 2 hours.
No, yeah, it was a pretty quick moving table for the most part as far as eliminations went.
And again, you're joined by myself, Johnny Fantastic, and my co-commentator here, Big Country. Gonna close it out for you all tonight. Blinds are 5,000, 10,000. Playing for a best bet trophy and 30,000 up top.
I'm not trying. Remember, you have more than Nick now. Hey, Nick. More than 321,000, brother.
Yeah, that's going back in reference to when the introductions were taking place, and Nick and Nikki were having a little fun with their chip counts.
Yeah, that's right. Nick and Nikki had about $1,000 chip difference between the two.
Yeah.
All right, 7-5 versus Queen Jack. Nikki in the lead. Ooh, spicy little flop there. We got the old gut shot straight draw for John. And he's going to go ahead and take a stab at it. Nikki, though, 2 overs. No spade, though. He's going to give it up. John going to increase the chip stack by 25K.
I know. I played this game before. I get it.
Once or twice.
That's right.
Yeah, before we took our break, though, John, on one hand, had him in a really good call play.
They're big thinkers.
Yeah, you picked up about 300K from Nikki when Nikki was pretty much triple barrel bluffing his open-ended straight draw with Queen 10, and John calls him with bottom pair after 175,000 bet chip from Nikki.
Raise to 40.
All right, Nikki, mystery hand now, 10-9 of hearts versus mystery hand, ace-4 now. Oh, look at that. John has a pair, 2 jacks on the board. John, no reason to fold a pair here. Can't really put Nikki on jacks all the time, especially playing heads up. Bet and call. Turn card, 10 of spades. 3 pair now for John. Nikki can only hit an ace to catch up.
125? 125.
Bet a 125. That should get Nikki to fold.
I'm hitting all that.
Well, I hit a bunch of shit earlier.
So how much does philosophy change when it gets to the head-to-head play now at the final table?
So heads up play. You're gonna not be playing a lot of premium hands. So you're gonna be playing with pretty much what you have in front of you. So in sense of that, depending on your chip stack, they are not necessarily even, but they're not short either. So you're gonna be defending a lot. You're gonna be raising with your more premium hands. There's no sense of like, you know, folding pre-flop every time. Chunk your hands, like maybe 10-6 could get a fold, but sometimes you want to raise because, you know, you're never going to really see premium hands all that often here in heads up. So 10-6 versus Jack 4. A lot of post-flop play here, so it's all about information. You're going to bet for information, you're going to check for information. So Nikki now going to take the initiative with a bet of 25K, and we'll get John to fold there.
So since you're basically also trying to pick up on tendencies that you see from your opponent in that regard too.
Correct, and then you want to put pressure on your opponent too, because although you might be behind in the hand rank, but you know you're gonna put a player to the test for all of his chips. You can get a player to fold a better hand. It's all about aggression. It's all about putting people in spots.
40.
So bet a 40K with King 8 now. Mickey, pretty premium hand. Heads up, Queen Jack gonna make the call. Look at that.
No, wow.
Nikki's gonna go ahead and flop top pair. John gonna continue with 60K. I think with 2 spades on the board, Nikki's gonna go ahead and make the call. John with no pair, no draw. 5 of hearts on the turn. Does pick up a straight draw. Ace of clubs on the river. I think this goes check check because Nikki has showdown value with his queen. No reason to bet. And Nikki will take 100K back.
Finally got one.
Nice hand.
Thank you.
And of course, in the middle there, you see the trophy for the winner.
That's right. You get to take home a trophy for taking down one of our tournaments.
Big one.
Raise 25. No call.
All right, 6 tray versus Jack 10. 6 tray with the straight draw. 2 overs for Nikki. Bet and call. Turn card 6 of diamonds. Now a pair for John.
Small blind.
If you're just joining us, this tournament started yesterday, our $1,500 no limit hold'em frenzy. 71 players in the field, and now here we are down to our final 2.
A little raise and call action from Nikki and John. Jack 4 versus Queen Trey. Queen High still in lead. We'll go ahead and continue betting. I'm betting at 100,000 to 70. Take that down.
Big block.
Big ball.
Yes, sir. Raise 25. And then you have a 10 as well for the blind.
All right, 9-7 versus 10 deuce. All hearts. Flop. Ace Queen Jack. Nikki with the draw 2 Broadway will bet and take.
How much you got over there?
650. So I've lost chips since we played.
One double up though.
Yeah, one double
Yeah,
up.
one
That's
double
the
up, and
top.
you're the man. So I understand what you're saying.
That's a king 9 for Nikki suited.
40, raise 40.
John with the ace and 7.
145, raise.
Really sizable 3-bet here. 145,000 at 5,000, 10K blinds. Gonna put, again, Nikki to the test. I think that's John's tactic now. He's gonna go ahead and overbet and also use bigger sizings to get Nikki to fold his more marginal hands.
Really big.
I think if anybody has an advantage as far as post-flop play would be Nikki, because he is the more aggressive player. And what John needs to do is just try to shut his aggression down by just 3-betting, 4-betting against Nikki and sizing bigger. Making it not his worthwhile.
Basically not giving Nikki a chance.
Correct.
What up? Big blind.
Yes, sir.
All right, deuce 7 versus jack deuce. All right, first hand in the deck. John's gonna give Nikki a walk for the first time. Wait, I'm sorry, did you? No, he raised and won. My bad, never mind. I think it's a little bit tough defending there with king 9 at 145K, leaves him less than 500K behind. I think Nikki might want to find a better spot. I mean, he could have probably just called a raise, but raising a king, tough spot. You don't want to inflate the pot so much to where you want to be, you're going to find yourself committed to the pot. Oh, that's right, guys. You're asking us if there are no more mass mandates here at Best Bet on both Orange Park and Jacksonville. That is true. No more mass mandate. Masks are optional on property. You do not have to be vaccinated. And you can enjoy poker showing your face.
I still say mask was my best feature, but
I don't know. I'm kind of over it. It's been, what, almost 2.5 years now?
give or take, yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm on everybody's boat. I'm kind of over it. I've been vaccinated. I've had COVID. I think I think you just need to move the truck along.
Yeah.
John, gonna check the king 8. Nikki gonna bet and call from John.
40,000 from C3 and check.
All right, queen of hearts on the turn. King of hearts on the river. John now pairs his king. Nikki playing the board.
Call.
100K and a call.
Man, looks like a bad beat board.
Yeah.
Royal versus quad queens. Bad beats for our property on both Hold'em, Omaha, and Stud are all capped now, 30K. So if you are able to get, was it ace beat? Quad 8s?
Yeah.
If you can beat quad 8s, hefty payday for yourself and the winner of the hand. You'll get the line share if you lose the hand, and you get a pretty good table share if you're just if you're able to be dealt in.
I've seen, in the year and a half that I've worked here, I've seen one bad beat happen. And that is a wild time when that does happen.
Yeah.
Everyone gets super excited, obviously, because everyone's taking home something.
Yeah, we used to not have the bad beat capped, and our bad beats would get pretty high. I think the highest I've ever seen our bad beat was about $700,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's right. 25. Burn cards down. Check. 50.
John increasing his chip stack now. I think he's 2-1 now. Let's see the chips here after what 10 or 15 hands of play now. So John increasing his chip lead, and there you go. John's got 77% of the chips.
I'll bet that.
Yeah, I'm picking up huge hands, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, real big. Still same.
Oh, is that right? John hit a
Real bit now.
royal yesterday, and that's why he's wearing the jacket.
That's right. You hit a royal in our room, you get an extra $100 and a best bet hoodie.
I don't think either of us are
Yesterday was a $500 high hand day too, so yeah, he got a lot of good value for hitting a high hand with a royal as well.
You are in for 5, and I guess 2.
Nikki gonna flop bottom pair. John not letting up the gas here. Is gonna bet 40,000. Nikki has made the call. Nikki starting to get short here. He's gonna definitely need this pot. King of diamonds on the turn. Check around. Free river card. 10 of diamonds, and John takes it from him.
Oh man.
Yep, 10.
Oh no. All right, Nikki getting really short now. Just about 33 big blinds. Blind should be increasing here very soon to 6 to 12,000.
Remember earlier too, like before we got to head-to-head play, I mean, Nikki was running hot and was the stack leader for a time being, but that one hand where John makes a call, it just seems like ever since then it's just been all in John's favor for the most part.
Well, you gotta keep that momentum going. If you're winning pots and you're making great plays, you gotta keep on going, keep on trucking. I think Nikki only won about 3 hands out of this whole entire heads-up
Yeah.
play. We've gotten to see a lot of action out of John, a lot of action out of Nikki, but I think Nikki's slightly deflated now. I think he's gonna try to kind of find a spot to where he can just jam it all in, try to get a double up. Doesn't want to get so short that, you know, him trying to double up and double up again just to get even close. (9-5) against 5 tray.
That's just going to be a call.
Just going to be a call here. John forgot to say announce raise. One oversized chip into the pot is only going to be a call unless you say raise or a number.
No. Don't I get...
All right. All diamonds, and John has flopped a diamond flush. No pair, but he does have a gut shot, but unfortunately, I don't think Nikki can call here. Nikki getting very short now.
How about that one? Let's just drill that, huh?
Raise. 25,000. Yeah.
Top pair for John. Nikki cannot catch a break.
Is on me? 25.
25.
Queen of clubs on the turn. Continuation bet from John. Nikki, I think, can no longer recall. Oh, God, he is going to be making the call. Nikki needs to catch up here, and doesn't
get it.
100.
All right, Nikki starting to see his stack go into the red. Just 20 big blinds left in the stack. Nikki can't really rep anything to get John to fold. This is already half a stack you would have to put in. So unfortunately for Nikki, you will have to fold. Nikki's going to need a double up here soon. He is getting very short on chips.
What is it, 6 and 12?
Blinds are up now too. 6,000, 12,000 are the new blinds.
It's all about you, Stu.
I got 6-12 now, 6-12.
As you heard Jacob just say, we are now in our next level. Blinds are now 6K and 12K.
You'll wait for 6K, mother.
Yeah, Nikki O'Neill left now with 16 big blinds. Getting awfully short. We'll need a double up here soon.
12 to go.
And number 73.
Raise to
John continuing to lean on Nikki, which is what you need to do with when you have all the chips. I think John has about 90% of the chips in play now. That's right, it's not over yet. Nikki can still take down this tournament. He just needs to catch some cards and catch some flops.
This has been really hard for Nikki right now. He just hasn't had anything go his way.
Your blinds are getting really big now. Although you might have less than 20 big blinds, blinds do catch up if you're not playing hands.
6.
Nikki might just ship it all in here with any premium hand. I think King 9 might do it.
Raise to 106.
He's going to essentially put Nikki all in. He does go all in with King 9 call. Nikki in the commanding lead here. John needs to can only pick up an 8 to win this pot. Only 3 outs for John. I think Nikki is due for a double up here.
We'll find out.
And no 8 yet for John. And that will get a good double up for Nikki. Pair of 9s. Didn't need it. And now he's back up to 352,000. John still has 1.4 million chips.
Thank you.
Crucial double up for Nikki. He needed that.
Yeah, that was key for him.
Couple more of those, you'll be all right.
Nikki just increased his stack to 28 big blinds.
God damn it. I thought King High was going to be good there.
So did I. I really like King.
I thought when you said call, I was like, fuck yeah. There's no way you got an 8. There's no way you pull up
I
a
would have done
fucking
that with almost anything else.
Give me 12K twice, John. Just
I'm sorry?
12,000 twice. Just so you know.
Jack deuce versus 9-8.
You're gonna raise it up to 30K? And go. Check 7. 25K for 3.
I don't think John can recall here with Jack high.
Well, just like that, a couple hands for Nikki now, starting to get some chips back.
John, you're gonna be in for 6,000.
Jack Tray versus King Tray.
40,000 from the center. Actually, Nick, you're in for 6, the bet is 12. Nick, you use a 12 on me. And then you're in for 6, John.
Jack 9 versus 8 and 7 suited.
Raise 25K. And call.
5-5 tray flop. Jack High still in the lead.
And the 3. 50 from the 7. And a fold from 3. You're wait for 12,000 now. 12,000 plus.
9-4 versus Queen 10. Nicky come out the raise here.
Raise to 30K.
John 9-4 suited could take a flop. No reason to fold suited cards. Ace Jack Tray flop. John. Come back there, some spades still, but check from John. Check from Nicky.
Check 7.
I think that's a green light for Nicky to bet here.
55K from the 3.
Once again, we are at heads-up action here between John and Nicky. Playing for first place, which is $30,078 going to the winner of our Fall Frenzy event.
And John on a button. Jack suited gonna come out with a raise here.
From the 7. And a fold.
All right, Nicky starting to lose some chips here.
You can't keep those, right?
No, you can't keep them.
There we go. That was a good one, but I didn't get those up.
And now you're going to be in for 12,000 plus.
Oh.
Can I actually switch you for 5-1?
Dude, I saw Dune for the 4th time tonight, or this morning.
Oh, you've seen Dune already that much?
Yeah.
How was it?
It is excellent.
Nice.
Probably my favorite movie of the year.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, middle pair for Nikki. Top pair for John. John checks. Nikki's going to take initiative and try to bet John out of his pot. 30K to go. John going to go ahead and make the call. Trip jacks now for John. He's going to go ahead and check it. Nikki might check behind here. But he doesn't bet a 40K. John slow playing his jacks. Justin, I haven't read the books, but I'm a huge fan of the series. I've watched all the previous iterations of Dune. It's kind of tough to watch the original Dune, but I do like the children of Dune.
That's I want it or bet or something, you know. Sorry, but I thought you were gonna fire one more time.
He chose the right spot to give it.
Yeah, what do you do?
You're gonna be in for 6K, John.
All right, so John with a Jack 9. Nikki with a 4-3.
Raised to 40K.
4 and a tray suited.
Same boat. Can't keep the cards.
Those status is never okay.
Yeah, just I might read the book myself too, just to kind of see what it's about.
12K twice right on.
I'm not gonna make you say it that time.
I'll be honest, I forgot about that. Forgot about him that time.
Was
First bet is 12, you're in for 6. 40K. Give me one orange. I threw you 6K back.
Again, first place money here, in case you're just joining us, is $30,078. That's what both Nikki and John are playing for right now.
I think there's a tournament series next month too. I think so. There's some tournament stuff in November that I saw.
All right, John with ace tray, Nikki with ace 8.
November. I was looking at the structure. I saw something in November. Raise 30K from the top. All in.
Nikki raises in, and John's going to go all in here.
fuck. Nice job. How much?
We're gonna get to that. Alright, let's see what we got first.
So both players all in. Queens and ace on the flop. 10 on the turn.
Diamond. Diamond.
6 on a row, and all diamonds. So Nikki's going to take that pot.
Run it down, huh? Is that what you want? Hmm?
Nice.
We're gonna get 186. 186. One.
What? 86. Right? Yeah.
7?
That's him, bud.
Thank you. Thank you.
Damn. Doesn't seem like that.
It's like Nikki's still getting pretty short.
Keep having the.
I just talked to John earlier, and he told me he actually free rolled this event. He won a high hand into the satellite, won a satellite, and actually continued to grind the satellites. He won himself a second seat
Oh, wow.
into this event. So he
Wow.
was grinding the satellites, grinding cash, and getting the promo, and he is finding himself a complete free roll. And he is gearing up to win $30,000.
Yeah, as I say, to free roll into a 30K
Payout? is
potential
huge.
30K payout. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's very strong.
At least 4 times.
4 times today or 4 times in the tournament?
4 times like today.
And Nikki talking about he's gotten a 7 and a deuce 4 times in this final table today.
Yeah, I think he just needs to make a stand somewhere.
You know what I mean? 12K, John. 12? Yeah, you know what I mean? For 12 twice. Then let's start with you, Nikki. Let's do that.
Okay, there we go. And Nikki's just giving him up. I guess he's trying to find a hand to just ship it all in with.
Yeah, it's just like you mentioned earlier, though. I mean, just really hasn't had an opportunity to really do anything.
Sometimes he's got to hope and pray, get some live cards and ship it in. King 10 versus 10, 7, King high.
40K from 7. All in.
I think he's gonna go all in again here.
All in for 488K. John 10, 7. Doesn't make the call.
That's your change for the 40.
All right, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Watching to the bitter end of this live stream. Final table, 8 players showed up, 2 remain. 30K up top. Second place, $20,052. Do me a big favor, if you like the stream, give us a like, share, or follow. Subscribe to our YouTube. It helps our algorithm trying to grow this stream. We've been streaming for about 5 years now.
Kind of crazy that there's been a live stream here at Best Bet for 5 years.
Yeah.
No, we're continuously looking to upgrade and improve things too. So
Yeah. Definitely like some new cameras. That's what I would like. Some new camera angles. Something, it's a little PTZ, a little pan tilt zoom.
35K from the 3.
Sammy, to answer your question, first place winner for this will get $30,078. Second place, $20,052.
That's hopefully what's gonna happen.
Alright, show it. 40K from the 7.
King 5 versus 10, 4.
40. Check 3, 40 from 7.
Well, thank you, Justin.
I know we try to offer as many different things as possible and offer opportunities for players to be able to get a chance to play on stream and get stream experience.
I need to rebrand the stream to the People Stream. I think
Yes.
that'd be most appropriate.
Yeah, people streams,
The People Stream.
Hey, Chewy, look at the score.
stream for the players.
Please. Yes, sir.
for the people. 5 deuce versus king 10.
30K from the 3.
John can definitely limp here. Try and hit some draws. Definitely live. Up and down straight draw for Nikki.
45K.
At a 45K from John. I think Nikki might just go ahead and go all in here. 1 over, up and down straight draw. Got a club blocker.
And then you got an all in from the 3.
And he does go all in, and John cannot call.
And fold from the 7.
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
How are you, buddy? Yeah, yeah. A lot of luck, as you well know. Thanks, bud.
You're in for 6,000.
Nikki with a king deuce suited, but John with the king queen suited.
Made it work.
Yeah, I don't think Nikki is going to go all in here. King deuce. He does have 593K. Nikki can limp here. See a flop. Indeed, he does. Jack trade deuce, bottom pair for Nikki.
75K from the
That is
7.
75K from John. All in from Nikki.
7 right there. 75 from the 7, and then an all in from the 3.
Getting the denomination.
And John cannot call here with his king high. No pair, no draw. Can't really backdoor anything unless he got a backdoor straight draw, but I want to try backdoor into a flush, not a straight.
And a fold.
If you got a combo draw, combo backdoor would be better.
Then you're going to meet for 12,000 twice now.
4 trig and 7-5. Bet a 30K from Nikki.
And call.
Call from John. Kind of sharing each other's outs with this hand. 7-5 for a flop, straight for Nikki.
Wow, yeah.
Check 7.
Nikki wants to bet just a little bit.
40K from the 3. And call.
Does get John a call a little bit off. Here's our turn card. No improvement for John here.
Check 7.
So playing a 4 high.
From the 3.
Bet 80K from Nikki. I think John should just give up.
Yep. That's exactly what he's going to do.
You have any of that?
And looks like the chips are kind of sliding more into Nikki's favor now. I
Yeah.
think chips are starting to even out.
Right? Can we see this shit on the TV? Right? Yeah.
Look at that. This is not even all in the pot yet, but Nikki has climbed himself up to 900K.
Could you see that?
No, you can't.
Unless I read that wrong. Actually, looks like still look like 6 or 7.
John, you're in for 6,000 on that.
He's been on a nice little run here to try to get some of those chips back for sure.
Yeah, 800 to 946. So
Wow.
chips are definitely starting to be even. King Jack versus 8-4. Couple premium hands now. Raise from Nikki. All in from John.
Oh boy.
And call.
And call. This could be it, guys.
Oh.
Nikki is behind King High versus Ace High.
You good?
Nikki is still live, however.
So here we go.
Here it comes. 10, 6, 7. Ace high still in the lead. Ace now is going to clutch it.
That's gonna be it. Yep.
And that is it for us. Two pair for John. Nikki eliminated second place money, $20,052. John, our Fall Frenzy champion, has just cashed $30,078. All right, guys, thank you for joining us here at our live stream here at Best Bet Live. Thank you on YouTube. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you, Facebook. Thanks for hanging out with us. I guess I'll just go ahead and close it out. From myself, Johnny Fantastic, and Country. Good night.